Hello and welcome to Let's Play Disco Elysium. This game has been described as a point-and-click adventure mixed with a CRPG. When this game first came out, people were raving about it. I was very interested in it, but this is like most CRPGs, it is a very text-heavy game. I think people have said that it has more text than the Harry Potter series combined. And you know me, I will read a ton of codices in a video game, and I read books on my own. I have no problem reading, but something about it in a video game, something about a text-heavy video game, I don't know what it is. It's just tiring for me, and I really wasn't sure, especially doing a Let's Play and having to voice all of that text is actually really physically difficult. So I wasn't sure I wanted to Let's Play this, but this is the Final Cut edition, which means that it is almost entirely voice acted. Almost every single line of text in this game is voice acted. So we can finally enjoy this! If you don't know about Disco Elysium, we play as a burnt out detective. We are very down on ourselves and our life, and we decide that we are going to drink ourselves into oblivion. And we succeed so completely to the effect that when we wake up, we don't remember our name, what we look like, we don't remember our occupation, let alone the case that we are trying to solve. And although I am putting this as blind, I have seen people play through the opening sequence in the game where you wake up in the hotel, talking to the hotel manager, and going outside to the scene of the crime. So I have seen that because I was trying to get a taste for the game and whether or not I would like the game. So I'm going to give you a heads up with that. Overall, this game just seems really humorous. That's what caught my attention. Also, the traits and skills that we pick for ourselves in this game talk to us like voices in our head. And that is the major appeal for me, is just how interesting and humorous some of that can be. Before we start, though, I do need to give some content warnings. First and foremost, the crime scene that we are going to be visiting depicts a body hanging from a tree. And you do see it, and you will see it multiple times, because one of the things we have to do is figure out how to cut the body down, and you would think that would be simple, but it is not. So that is shown. You'll see it multiple times. There is a character in this game that uses homophobic slurs and some other bad language. Most of it is bleeped out, but you know what he's saying. Substance abuse in the form of alcohol and drugs is a thing. There's instances in the game where your character will notice a half-finished cigarette. You have the option to pick that cigarette up and smoke it if you want. There's also an instance where there's alcohol spilled on a counter, and you can lick that up off the counter. I will be engaging in those activities. I don't know how far I'm going to engage in those activities, or how far the game will take those activities, so brace yourself if that is a warning that you need. Another one, and these are all content warnings that I've found online. So some of these I really don't know the context in which they are used. There's a description of rape, and exactly what this applies to, I've heard from two different things. One is that there's a woman who is describing an instance in which she was raped, and it's rather detailed. The other one that I heard was just having a very blasé reaction to hearing that somebody was raped. Maybe it's both in the same instance, I don't know, but that is a thing. other content warnings. The main character is obviously depressed, has, at least in some instances, self-harm and suicidal ideation. This being kind of a detective story, there's obvious death, blood, and guns. The city and the town that we will explore also, we will encounter issues of racism, sexism, ableism. Pretty much this game has all the content warnings. And hopefully I didn't scare anybody away. I'm really hoping that this is just going to be a good time and we're going to have fun. That's the goal here. We're here to have fun. But I want you to have those warnings up front if you need them. So I try to say this before every game that I play. This is blind. Please don't post spoilers in the comments. If you want to talk about spoilers, just spoiler tag your comment at the beginning. Also, if you're new to this channel, the way that I play video games is I like to dig into the story as much as possible. I'm not going to rush through this as quickly as I can because I think all the side stuff is boring or uninteresting or isn't going to hold your interest. I think those stuff is fascinating, and I assume that you want to see that content too. So we're gonna take your time with this. I'm gonna dig around and try to find as much as I can, so long as it is story related to the story or the characters. Anyway, new game. Okay, so they give us some things to start off with building our character. So we can be the thinker, who's extremely intelligent. I believe these are motor skills. So this is intelligence. This is, psyche, physique, and motoristics. Okay. So this guy is super smart, and he's also physically tough. We have the sensitive guy, who's very psychological, but not very smart. But his physique is good. No, physique would be toughness. Motoristics is stuff like agility. So I was mistaken. Or we can do a physical guy who is both very tough and agile, but is not very smart. Or charismatic is probably the best way to put psyche. Or we can create your own. We're going to do this. So I went online, and this does force you to... See, I can't move this. It forces you to put certain numbers in here. So we have to have this number balance. I am definitely interested, and this is telling us what our numbers actually mean. 1 is obviously terrible. 6 is you're a friggin' genius. I am definitely interested in an emotionally intelligent character. I'm also interested in a mentally intelligent character because when I was looking around online, I found that when you have a high intelligence, your character is going to be getting a lot of insight on the lore of the town. And I eat up lore. Like, please give me lore. I want that. And so there were people who were like, yeah, I like the high charisma play, the high psyche play, but I really missed getting the lore stuff. So when I went on to Reddit and I was like, I want to do both. I want to do high intelligence and I want high psyche. And this was the build that was recommended to me. Now the game, the builds that we were seeing previously have a 1 and they have this kind of balance. 1, 2, 4, 5. The reason that this build was recommended to me as a first-time player is what skills end up talking to you is which ones you end up putting the most points into, and we can build on these starter points. If you start off with a 1 in anything, you really want to know that you don't want this stuff because you're limiting yourself on what is actually going to talk to you. So as a first-time player and I don't know what skills I'm going to like, this is a very safe build that lets me focus on high intellect and high psyche, but doesn't exclude these if I decide I really like any of these and I want to engage with them more. So this is what was recommended to me, and I am going to trust the good people on the internet, on Reddit, who love this game, and I'm going to go with this build. So that's what we're doing. These are all of our skills, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to tell you what all of these are. We're going to read all of these. So if you don't want to know how all of these work, I will put up a timestamp, should be on the screen now, and you can skip ahead to that timestamp. Here, they're going to have us pick our signature skill. Island Empire is recommended for Psyche, so that's the one I'm going to pick, although I know for a fact, based on what I've seen, that I really love Shivers. I really freaking love Shivers, and I'm wondering if maybe I should pick Shivers instead of Inland Empire. Basically, choosing your signature skill, it adds an extra point. So that skill gets a heads up before the game even starts. That's all that means. Anyway, we're going to read through all of these, and then I'll decide which one I want. Anyway, logic. Wield raw intellectual power, deduce the world. There is something in here, this. Logic urges you to analyze the living daylights out of the case. It enables you to piece evidence together, detect inconsistencies in statements, and impress everyone with your astonishing conclusions. It is the bread and butter of many a detective. So if we wanted to be Sherlock Holmes, well, really any of these would be good. At high levels, logic will be able to solve even the most complicated puzzle. You'll be very proud and thus susceptible to intellectual flattery. For those blinded by their own brilliance, often miss important clues. With low levels of logic, you're going to have a hard time solving even the simplest puzzle, even if you find the pieces. Good luck putting them together. This mentions you can put too many points in a skill. Like you can be too logical or too empathetic or too quick to fighting. If you put too much into your skills, things can go wrong. I do know that is a thing. Cool for thinkers, historians, trivia freaks. Encyclopedia makes you a know-it-all, turning your mind into a database of facts. It enables you to draw on these facts innately, offering a wealth of background knowledge to all things related and unrelated to your case. Who knows when the history of cigarette brands will provide the breakthrough you need to arrest a murderer, or when knowledge of pre-revolutionary guns might save a life. At high levels, Encyclopedia shares this wealth of knowledge to an almost overwhelming degree. While it may give you crucial breakthroughs, it more often will clutter your mind with useless tidbits. With low levels of Encyclopedia, though, you'll be forced to work with only the clues in front of you. Without any background knowledge, coping is going to be tough stuff. Rhetoric. Cool for ideologues, conversationalists, would-be politicians. Rhetoric urges you to debate, make intellectual discourse, and nitpick and win. It enables you to break down arguments and hear what people are really saying. You'll spot fallacies as soon as they're used. What exactly did the waiter leave out of their testimony? What was the dancer trying to divert you from? Was that double entendre intended? Or did you just get an accidental lead? At high levels, rhetoric will make you an impressive political beast, one whose beliefs are impenetrable, which is to say, one whose mind will not change, one who will calcify. With low rhetoric, though, you'll have a hard time shooting down any argument. Nailing people to their testimonies will be nigh impossible. Drama. Cool for undercover cops, thespians of the stage, and psychopaths. Oh my gosh. Drama urges you to treat the world as a stage and on it to perform. It enables you to lie, to concoct the most elaborate and wonderful stories, to take on ingenious personas and perform acts of stagecraft in an entertaining amalgamation of forbear and deceit. As well, it enables you to see through would-be actors and their false antics. If they lie, you'll know immediately. At high levels, drama may render you an insufferable thespian, one prone to hysterics and bouts of paranoia. For to know the world is a stage is to know that truth is a vanity. However, with low drama, you cannot lie or discern when others lie, and a cop who can't do either is a cop who's soon going to be lying 6 feet under. Conceptualization. Cool for creatives, psychedelic fanciers, and critics. Conceptualization has a special role. It wants you to play in this world, not the role of a cop, but of art cop. It enables you to make fresh associations, to delve into world concepts from Jean Carp's postmodernist Carperi to Ravichol's Arabesque architectural style. These are too many words. What is this? Diderita? I'm going to go with that. And even the concept of hardcore, and then importantly, to add your own contribution to these words. At high levels, conceptualization makes you go big, perhaps too big. It is ostentatious, demanding grand displays. Why live life when you can throw yourself into a live volcano? At low levels, however, you'll be unable to see the world in a creative light. You'll be unable to contribute to conversations in an art gallery. Only boring people will invite you to their dust parties. Conceptualization may be really bad to put too many skills into. Visual calculus. Cool for forensic scientists. This will come in super handy at crime scenes. Tactical fighters, math-minded people. Visual calculus serves you not only in the laws of the state, but the laws of nature. It enables you to create virtual crime scene models in your mind's eye. You'll see how a bullet shattered the glass, and from that, trace its trajectory with mathematical precision. You'll also count so many footprints and at a glance discern shoe size and design, as well as height, weight, and gender of the one who wore them. At high levels, visual calculus makes the world reveal its secrets to you, but you may be so absorbed by your mind drama that you don't notice as crooks steal your pants. However, at low levels, your mind's eye will be blind. Reconstructing crime scenes will be difficult without outside help. So, from what I understand, you can build your character in any way that you would like. All of these skills, at least all the ones up here so far, sound important. But really, I was reading about somebody who, because you can, set all their skills at one just to see how they played through the game. Like, it's perfectly possible for you to get through this game with any build you would like. You just might have to go about things differently. Volition. Cool for sane people. Well-adjusted cops. The non-suicidal. Well, thank goodness. Volition urges you to be a good guy to others and to yourself. It enables you to resist temptation, be it in a bottle, between a pair of legs, or the end of an iron barrel, which promises oblivion. Volition gives you the will to finish the investigation, improving your morale, one of the 2 health pools in the game. At high levels, volition makes you hyper insane. When you're about to get funky, it keeps you normal. It's a bit of a party pooper. At low levels, however, you'll have little morale. Without it, you'll be a profoundly unstable cop, falling apart at the seams as you make irreversible mistakes. This falling apart at the seams as you make irreversible mistakes is where our character starts. Inland Empire. Cool for dreamers, paranatural investigators, mental creators. Inland Empire is the unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, or foreboding. It enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight can't see. What's really going? What do these enigmatic riddles mean for the world fate? At high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate. You'll have conversations with your clothing, conversations which may change the course of the investigation if you're not thrown into the loony bin first. With low Inland Empire, however, you'll be void of imagination and character, and then how will you shape the cosmos? Empathy. Cool for judges of character, interviewers, interrogators. Empathy breaks into the souls of others and forces you to feel what's inside. It enables you to notice social cues others may miss. Perhaps a hidden sadness you could coax out a little more. A strange joy from someone who should be bereaved, or a hidden resentment that could return to harm you later. At high levels, empathy really puts you in other people's shoes. You'll cry for their sorrows, punch walls to relieve their angers, and be an even more unstable cop. With low empathy, however, you'll be an ungainly beast, unable to talk to anyone without upsetting them. Authority. Cool for leaders, experts of psychological warfare, respect junkies. Authority urges you to assert and reassert your dominance over those around you. It enables you to understand the power dynamics of groups of thugs, how far you can push a perpetrator, and how to establish control of situations. At high levels, authority demands respect. Even a perceived slight could send you into knee-breaking mode. With low authority, however, you're forever in awkward situations, like when you suffer psychological breakdowns after you yell at teenagers and they laugh at you. Cool for cops, co-aficionados, and pretend cops. The spirit of the Corps, basically. Esprit de Corps is the very spirit of policing, the Kopgeist. It enables you to understand your blue-souled sisters and brothers, not only by picking up subtle signals from your partner, but by witnessing flash sideways scenes as they play out in your precinct. At high levels, you'll be the very heart of the police force, not only willing and able, but obliged to take a bullet for your partner. However, without Esprit de Corps, you'll be flying blind, unable to understand discreet remarks colleagues make in a high-stakes situation, remarks that might just save your life. Suggestion. Cool for diplomats, charmers, sociopaths. Suggestion urges a soft power approach. If people think they want what you want, you've already won. This skill enables you to implant ideas into the minds of others. You can make the citizens like you more. You can make gangsters turn on each other. Many crime rings have been broken by just a little doubt, after all. At high levels, suggestion makes you affable to everyone and more resistant to their charms in turn. But all that schmoozing and oozing charm will make you slimy, and you'll know it, even if no one else does. With low levels of suggestion, though, you'll have difficulty getting any kind of rapport with others. You'll be alone, both during the day and at night. On to our lower level choices. Endurance. Cool for fighters who can take a hit, lookouts who don't sleep, and human batteries. Endurance is your metabolism and circulatory system. It improves your health. One of the 2 health pools in the game. It enables you to survive being a cop. Who cares if you can't aim a gun? If you can take a few bullets, why be afraid of drugs that hurt your health if you're a very, very healthy man? At high levels, endurance enables you to take a few knocks to the head, enjoy a greater quantity of drugs, and shake off a few cardiac arrests. It makes you a powerful man who looks down on the weaklings who can't keep up. However, cops with low endurance are likely to struggle. The body is frail already, and the flesh of a cop will often be tested, and if it doesn't pass, it dies. You can die in this game. Actually, in rather humorous ways in certain instances. Pain threshold. Cool for unstoppable fighters, guys who won't die, misogynists. Pain threshold ignores damage so you can push on, bloodied and crawling, to the bitterest end. It enables you to negate damage you would otherwise take, even mental pain, heartache, and loneliness. In fact, these things can become a thrill you seek out and perversely reveal in. At high levels, pain threshold turns in on itself in seriously unhealthy way, with full-on self-destructive behavior. With low pain threshold, however, you will suffer too easily. Even a slap from a teenager will make you whine and complain. Physical instrument. Cool for muscle men, bare knuckle brawlers, gym teachers. Physical instrument is not only your muscles and your skeleton, it is your ability to use them effectively. It enables you to do push-ups, sit-ups, knockout punches, and 360-degree spin kicks. It is a one-size-fits-all solution to thriving and surviving in a physical world. At high levels, physical instrument breaks doors, chains, and bones. It makes you laugh at the namby-pansies who can't. You'll be manned up and encourage others to curl iron until they've manned up too. At low levels, however, you'll have a hard time arresting anyone who isn't infirm or already dead. Indeed, engaging in physical confrontations could leave you in either state. Electrochemistry is the animal within you, the beast longing to be unleashed, to indulge and enjoy. It enables you to take drugs with fewer negative side effects. It also enables you to better investigate lurid matters if you need to understand a chemical breakdown, or talk to someone blasted out of their mind, or understand sexual dynamics. Electrochemistry is there to guide you for high flyers, party enthusiasts, cops who need lightning. At high levels, electrochemistry makes you a man of unrestrained pleasure, an unrepented Lothario who leers at people with a bottle of speed and a plastic bendy straw in either hand. But with a low electrochemistry, you'll be too innocent to be effective. Without a working knowledge of drugs and sex, the city will be difficult to understand. Shivers, which I think, from what I've seen, is my favorite. Cool for sea lovers, the wisest of the streetwise, the genuinely supernatural. This may be my signature skill. I know a lot of people love Inland Empire, but I may just. Shivers come when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surroundings. It enables you to hear the city itself, to truly belong to the streets. It is a supernatural ability. Old wrongs play out in present time. Scenes across the city happen in front of you. But who is speaking to you? At high levels, shivers may make you seem mad to the outside world as you listen to the city. You don't listen to others. Your superiors may begin to worry. With low shivers, though, you will seldom hear the city speaking to you. And if you cannot hear it, how can you ever save it? Yeah, I think I'm going with shivers. Half-light. Cool for high-strung investigators, shoot now, ask question leaders, cops, surprise haters. Half-light is your fight or flight response. It enables you to sense the way situations are about to turn. It injects palpable fear into your heart. Fear that urges you to act before it's too late. Fear that makes you frighten others. It is the aggression that lets you squeeze every last drop of information out of a witness. At high levels, half-light makes you ultra attuned to the world. It is perpetual fear of your own shadow, of someone else's name or scent. You'll be ready, always, to pounce and physically interrogate passersby. At low levels, however, you'll find your survival instinct is lacking and your methods limp-wristed. Those who respect violence will not respect you. Part of me is like, man, I should do physique and psyche. Just do high P's. But this is what we picked! Okay. Hand-eye coordination. Cool for trick shooters, snipers, jugglers. Hand-eye coordination loves the interactions between you and things that fly in the air. It enables you to catch coins from mob bosses, shoot straight, and understand firearms intimately. Want to know the precise make and mark of a pistol? Hand-eye coordination's got you. Want to shoot someone with it? Ditto. At high levels, hand-eye coordination makes you deadly, supposing you've a weapon in your hand. But once you do, hand-eye coordination will compel you to take the shot, even if it's not the best approach. At low levels, however, you'll be even more of a disaster in waiting, because when the guns go off, and they always do, you'll probably hit the wrong target. Perception. Cool for fine details detectives, sensualists, urban scavengers. Perception wants you to be open to the world, with eyes, ears, and nose working at full capacity. It enables you to take in what others don't. The little wad of bills hid away in the sugar bill. The odor of a perp hiding beneath the floorboards. The gulp of a suspect after claiming they've nothing to hide. At high levels, perception takes in every final detail of the physical world, enough to overwhelm all but the strongest mind. However, with low levels, you're gonna miss out on everything. After all, you can't arrest what you can't see, hear, or smell. Reaction speed. Cool for shot dodgers, thinkers on their feet, pinball heads. Reaction speed is the agility of your body and mind. It is instinct. It enables you to dodge punches, knives, bullets, also sucker punches of the proverbial kind. You'll be more streetwise, never lost for words or lacking a witty comeback. Your mental alacrity lets you connect little details on the fly, working in tandem with your intellect skills. At high levels, reaction speed makes you twitch reflex freakishly good. However, when your body acts before your mind, innocent situations can turn bad fast. You're high-strung, overly alert. At low levels, though, you won't be the one shooting first, which probably means you won't be shooting at all. Savoir-faire. Cool for acrobats, thieves, unbearable show-offs. Savoir-faire urges you to be better than you are. It urges you to be disco, slip by others in Samarian boxing style, then tumble out the back with unexpected acrobats. It enables you to move with silent footsteps, to groove to a good beat, and to lift useful evidence off perps without them noticing. It also makes you a cooler cop, whose athletic flair will certainly impress the citizenry. At high levels, savoir-faire will make you the king of cool, which is as much to say the most stylish douchebag in Revachol. Nobody will see you until you're ready to be seen, and then they'll get the full treatment, whether they want it or not. At low levels, however, you'll be a bumbling, feckless cop, unable to catch a pair of keys thrown by your partner without losing an eye. Interfacing. Cool for machinists, tinkerers, instrument players. Interfacing wants you to connect to machines to use and improve them because that makes you a better human organism. It enables you to understand interactions with machines. Be that how to repair the motor of a Kanema motor carriage, how to analyze the way a suspect uses a pen, or how to reconfigure electrical circuits. It even lets you steal keys off a keyring without being noticed. At high levels, interfacing will isolate you from society. Why bother with people when you can talk to machines? And why bother with things like money when you can just pocket that display sandwich? At low levels, however, you will have a crucial part of the world cut off from you. People use machines to commit crimes all the time. If you can't understand how a crime was accomplished, how can you solve it? Composure. Cool for card players. Military fetishists. Cool people. Composure wants you not to crack, or at least it wants you to not crack in front of other people. It enables you to put up a strong front. It keeps your emotions hidden from the world and helps you read the body language of others to sense the cracks in their own composure. As well, it keeps you looking good while you do it. You'll rock that disco outfit a lot more if you don't slouch. At high levels, composure makes you tuck your gut in and maintain a stern expression. Even lying in bed, late at night, when no one else can see you, you'll have to keep it up. You'll never be able to stop with low composure, though. You'll always be the first to crack. Every cop's got a point when all that fear and rage comes spilling out, and the ones who unleash it don't stay on the force much longer. Perhaps worse still, you won't even make the ranks of the fashion police. Now that we've read through all of these, I think... and this might be bad. This might be bad. Let's go back. I'm gonna do the thing that the game recommends. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it. I'm committing. There's no going back. And I'm gonna make Shivers my signature skill because I freaking love it. And I'm going to confirm and not think about it any further. We're locked in. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
This intro is so good. So good. And they did wisely voice this part for the original edition, which is mostly unvoiced. This is one of the best intros to a game I've ever... So good. Okay, right.
Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, baby.
Simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Oh, I think I'll plunge back into the fathomless deep.
There. No ball of meat. No light in the formless nothing. Just night swimming.
I like nothing.
I know you do, baby. I know.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Let's go. Oh, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Now let's keep going.
All right. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the silence, please. Let's visit the ancient Zero home. Look, I'm tired of being this type of animal. Let's visit the ancient Zero home.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Don't stop, keep singing. Sing me the song of death. I don't think we can die in this instance, but I like listening to the ancient reptilian brain.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation.
Oh no, not one of those.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Oh, Volition came up. So he's saying I can take the pain? Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Stop, I don't want to hear any more about the sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. No, I'm not scared. I'm a champion. Oh gosh, how do we want to play this? Yeah. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Someone help. Cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Canema motor carriage.
What? Oh, that is a horrible sound. And here we are. In our very, very sad apartment building. In our very sad physical state. Ugh. What is this? Can you figure out what that is? This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Yeah, because we drank it. What happened here? Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Why would we do that? Reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Apparently we hated the song. Hold tab to highlight. Hold on, I gotta find the tab button. Oh, stuff I can interact with. Okay. Can I put my pants on? Yes, can I have? Alright, we're partially dressed. Pants. Oh, +1 savoir-faire, +1 electrochemistry. Really? Those must be some really nice flare-cut trousers. We have no keys. Okay. Alright. What's this? Oh, a shoe. Let's take that shoe. The left foot. Doesn't do anything. Oh, this green crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and chrome embellishments. It fits your left foot perfectly. Now all that remains is to find the other shoe. What do you have to say about these pants? These golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell-bottom trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. There's some piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. Ugh! Can you wash them, please? Maybe we shouldn't have put those on. How is that +1 to electrochemistry? You must value privacy. The door has been locked from the inside.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Oh, alright, let's fish them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Do we want to go outside half naked? Yeah, I guess the game will let us. Let's close the door. I would like to get dressed first. there's some dialogue down there. I assume that's... We're in the upper level of a hotel, so I assume maybe somebody downstairs was talking. Ooh. Is this our coat? Let's take our coat. Disco ass blazer? +1 to a spirit de corpse. It's a cop thing? Looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long extinct disco animal. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeve. Okay. Interesting. You need a shirt. Where's your shirt?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can grab the tie. Ooh, savoir-faire is low. This is a white check. You may retry it. Why is this box off the screen? I think it's fine. As long as I can see, it's probably fine. I may readjust the screen, I guess. Well, we'll find out.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Oh no, grab your chest.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
Ooh.
For quite a long time.
Okay.
Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying.
Oh no.
Finally, the pressure recedes.
Oh, okay.
You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
So, if you noticed, this dropped. So if I'd only had 1 health, I would have died. Let's pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
I don't know that we want to pull on the light. That might be bad. Let's pull on the light.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Bring it on, I can take the pain.
Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good.
I was going for the savoir-faire. I should have turned it off. Not the volition. He's like, you can take it. I was going for that. I was very wrong. Let's grab the tie. The fan just turned off. Awesome. Thanks. Oh, see, now we're zoomed in properly, so I wonder why we weren't before, but it's fine.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Why would you knot your tie that way?
If it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is dangerous somehow. An ominous, foreboding feeling fills you as you look at the tie.
Is it not my friend? Can I turn the light back off?
The fan stands still.
Okay. Can I pull on the light bulb?
The lights are off again.
Okay. It didn't bring my health back, but it's fine. Why? The necktie is adorned with a garish pattern. It is disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It is your friend now. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. Vivid imagination. So this ups Inland Empire. Okay. Oh, I want to walk around with the... Oh, I can walk around with the... Yeah, what the heck is going on down here? Oh, this is a radio. That's what that is. Okay. I can walk around with the WADS keys. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liquors. maybe we should use that bathtub? Is this our shirt? We need a shirt. Yeah. I can't click on it to get to my inventory. A real statement to wear. Conceptualization. Unsavory odor. Oh. This white satin shirt used to be fancy. It used to really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. You really probably need to take a bath and wash your clothes. Just saying.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Can we... I guess we can't stop the water from running, can we? Okay.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Which is why our face, down here in the corner, is blurry. Really? I have no memory of anything?
Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
All right, well, let's wipe the mirror then.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
But, well, maybe I should touch it first? Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face?
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
Well, what's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Sorry, touch your nose. At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue. Let's touch my nose.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
What about my tongue?
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
That's the mirror talking. Look, let's wipe the mirror.
Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Nope. Dear Lord, help me. What is it? This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Yes.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
All right. I'll try to stop.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Stardom? God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. It's insinuating I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. I think it's for the ladies.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
I promise, lie.
You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something.
Encyclopedia. Ooh, formidable, very low. It's a white check, though. I can retry it. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Impossible. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Well, let's dig deep, and if it doesn't work, maybe we can come back and try and figure out where this expression comes from.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay, I need to write down these white checks. I need a piece of paper, because I definitely want to figure this out. Alright. Let's let the mirror be for now. I think... Where's my tab button? Oh, door? Nothing? It's probably the door to the other, the other room. Now we can leave. We're at least dressed now. Sunbreaks and starburst. Ooh, very bright. What's this? There's something on the table. Okay. Tab? What is this? Looks like money? Yeah, we're gonna need money. I gained some money. 40 real. What's this? Oh. Is this our shoe? Yay! We have both shoes. They may have lost some of their luster over the years, but these green crocodile leather shoes fit you perfectly. Savoir-faire and composure. Okay. What is this? What's happening here? Gust of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
I like my shoes. Gotcha. I didn't realize he had a thought bubble. I thought that was just... The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Doesn't like the smell of the sea. Or he's, sick from the alcohol. Let me go back into the room. Actually, hold on. Let me tab. Nothing else around here other than this radio. What's this? Not something to click on. Alright, let's go here. Because he had a thought bubble. Oh, frick. I think maybe I missed some stuff in the beginning. Because I wasn't paying attention. I wonder if I should... I mean, we just started this game. So I can replay it. Let's see. Alright, I restarted the game and I didn't find any extra dialogue, so I just went back to where I was originally. Let's see what this is.
Hello, officer.
The calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer? I'm military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman, chief executive officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay, chief technical officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
What business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Suggestion. Oh, I have try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. I haven't even... Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Oh, I don't know if... I hope these don't go away.
Could it be because of the drinking?
She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? I don't know if we need to ask that question. Maybe we should.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Oh my god.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Okay, fine. Then, actually, I can see why they would trust me with the law. I have the right character.
A fondness for contradictory statements.
No, I get these tidbits of information sometimes, like facts, like trivia. Gives me a detective-y vibe.
Of course.
She pulls on her cigarette.
She remains unconvinced.
All right, let's try suggestion.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
I'm at death's door, bloated in a goner, and still... Does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
She says matter-of-factly. She's rather cool about all this.
She puts out her cigarette.
Yeah, I succeeded, but she goes away.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Oh.
And no, it never stops. Goodbye.
Can I go knock on your... Wait, this is our door. This was her door. Can I go knock on her door?
The door is closed.
Knock?
There is no answer. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
I'm so alone.
The door is indifferent to your loneliness. The world does not care.
Alright, I shouldn't, but I will try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Knock again?
Still no answer.
Knock harder?
Still nothing.
I'll leave. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Where's my tab? Can I knock on this door? Oh. What's happening? Can I knock on this door? No. Okay. He did a weird movement. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trumple Le Monde? Okay. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. I don't recognize it. Alright, well, let's go downstairs. Maybe. There we go. I have to actually click on the stairs. Well, that's cool. The tab in the journal lists all the white checks you can reattempt. Maybe I should check that out. Here we are. Alright, so check the map tab in the journal. Oh. Okay, the mirror. Okay. I don't know that that's enough to... Okay. My notes might be a little more thorough. What's this? Summer door closed for the winter. So it's winter right now? This is where lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. Speakers connected to the radio, the music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people.
What should I sing?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Alright. Have to find something tragic to sing.